Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna share with you some news. Also, I'm gonna share with you some of my analyses. They are all my personal thoughts, personal analysis. There is no investment advice. So let's just move on again. So today is Monday, and I guess we're gonna have some, complicated week as previous ones and as previous one. So let's start with economic calendar to understand what's waiting us for this week. So Monday, Tuesday, there's nothing much I can say it, but the things, guys, Wednesday there is FOMC meetings, which is very important. Then next day we got a lot of data, PCA, initial jobless claims, and Friday we have CPA and CPA again. Friday would be tough because these forecasts are not looks all right. So anyway, those are data that we're gonna see in this week. Let's check the news and ta-da, it's Trump. Yeah, I didn't open any specific news because like when you opening one news about him, he is telling, okay, I'm giving Iran 2 days, and just after 1 hour he telling, okay, tomorrow, and after 1 hour you're just checking the news and he's just saying like, okay, let's break up for it's 46 days. So it doesn't make sense. That's why I just understand there's has some kind of psychological issue over here. That's why every hour it's changing and changing. That's why we need to just watch out. We just gonna trade, yes, of course, none of things gonna stop us, but we will just watch out. That's it. We will just be careful. That's it. There is nothing else we can do. So guys, still yeah, today Iran said, like, if you agreed, like, I wanna agree with you, but this is my conditions. So and Trump projected, and after he said, like, they can even get over Iran. Like, suddenly he said something like that, and right now he is still talking live. Before then this video I was watching, there is nothing necessary to how can I say, talk about it. That's why, like, same things, I'm using the word things, you know what I wanted to say on the real. So let's move on our chart in total. Total. Yes, we were on here on Friday. I told you, if there is a war, because Trump really brings some soldier to United Arab Emirates. That's why we wasn't sure about weekend, but always we know there's some other problem on weekend side of Trump because talks are closed, blah blah. So we said it will go rise. If it rise, it will break this and it will come exactly almost my arrow. That's perfect. So this odds is not work, thanks God, but still there's have way. So we rise same as much arrow, then we made pullback. So right now we are trying our support, which is 2.34 trillion. So if we can surpass over it, that would be wonderful. Then we will see 2.42. I hope if we can surpass and break up and close to candle over it, then we're gonna see some nice, but it might make some reversal around there. That's still okay, guys. Just focus this area. Okay, we're gonna earn like 3% on total market cap. This is total market cap. When you see 3%, just you can count like x4 on like total, like that. Today I'm gonna also show you total, because there's also have another things that you need to know. Okay, total market cap goes market cap, whatever, total market cap goes well. Okay, but there's have Bitcoin as well, you know that. But other size, which is altcoins, guys, there is, I see that it rised very well, yes, but the things, it didn't break the channel. So we need to see some breakup to see some good rise on altcoin, or we can see just on Bitcoin. That's why it might be separate in that point. So let's hope it makes some breakup and reach 180. Till that time we will see very good market in altcoin, hopefully, if Trump can just shut his mouth. So on gold side, I told you 4,800 is important. If it cannot surpass that level, never ever open long, cause as I said, it's dropped down. Yes, we knew it. Right now I'm still thinking the same. Yes, it might make some rise again because it's make like small but higher low. So if it can break up, then we can consider this area, but right now it's not make sense before that this level. Silver didn't enter our long, also didn't enter our short zone, so it's in the middle. Of course, when markets make some direction, it will also choose same as gold. That's why inside of this zone it's not make sense. It's risky area, guys. If it goes over there, then we will know it will rise. If it's drop, we will know it will drop down. So it's not make sense to make trade between this area. And Brent. I told you on Friday it will drop. Yes, I'm still thinking the same, but of course, when you see over here, you see its rise, drop, rise. Like it's made some complicated stuff, right? Why? Cause Trump said, "Okay, I'm gonna fight with Iran." Then he said, "Okay, I want a peace." Then he said, "2 days, I'm letting you, decide whatever." Then he said, "You have just time till tomorrow." Then he said 46 hours. Sorry, 46 days. Even I'm getting confused. And then it still didn't work. And even he made a break, Trump made a break. Then instead of Iran said, okay, then I don't want to break. I will just finish it. Just this is condition. He didn't. That's why it's very understandable if we see Brad like that movement. Okay. Nobody understanding, so what can we expect from Brent to understand him very well? That's why, yeah, I still expect a drop. It's made just confusing movement, but that's okay, it will drop down, no worry, because it couldn't surpass the previous, so hopefully it will drop, because when it dropped, then we can see good things on our market. So let's see Bitcoin. By the way, Bitcoin dominance also, as you see, it's rising. That's good if you're holding Bitcoin, because it's break up this wedge. And Bitcoin, yes, finally we came here. So Bitcoin made double bottom, we can see that. So the good things, guys, Bitcoin break down this line which we were waiting. So that's why it's in safe area right now. Because of Trump, I can give you this position, because inside of this area, this is can be best time for him to drop Bitcoin till 60. Yeah, he can make it. That's why it's not that safe. If it can break down this level and scam, you can earn 6% with leverage higher, but you can open high leverage over there. It's good. Yeah, this is good place. Of course, if something goes well, I can say it, that would happen. My cat decided to went somewhere else. There's also other things. Where is it? Also, Bitcoin might make some channel like that. Okay, that's why we need to understand these odds. If this is the channel, this is the type of channel, and if it cannot surpass, it can drop till here again 67, and it's not gonna be surprise. Let me just fix it well. Yeah, but I'm thinking it would make some drop and rise like that, or this one. Both is work, or things still valid. So long story short, I do expect rise in Bitcoin and most of markets, as long as things goes as before. Ethereum also go very well, like I said. Now I do expect same like Bitcoin, so also we can even consider this area to Ethereum, to earn even, yes, it's also giving almost 6%, so you can also consider this area on Ethereum. Let me just make it my stop loss little lower, just in case to not get stopped for no reason. But it also has some higher line over here. That's why it might make some drop while it's making correction. That's okay, that's understandable. As long as it's over this level, that's good for Ethereum. BNB also working inside the channel. It's made right, so it's top side of the channel. Even we can consider this like that. Yeah, why not? So if it can rise over this levels, still I'm thinking same on BNB, then I can consider it. Before that, it's not make sense, it will drop down, and as you see I made it arrow there. Guys, Solana not making any shape, is really choppy, that's why I don't expect anything bad. What do I expect? I can just move this to here. Yes, unfortunately I still expect some drop on Solana. There is no buyer, there is no volume, nothing on Solana side. That's why it's not make sense to make investment on it. If you consider short, just you can consider that area till Solana, you know, where to say, just let me make it this. Yeah, if it can break up this line, then we can consider, but right now not make sense. Bitcoin Cash dropped so much. Yes, right now it's need to break up this line, which I don't think so, but this is Bitcoin Cash. If you want to take small risk, you can consider this area because it's very small and there's have two resistance. That's why if it can break, just let it go. And 0.8, even I can make it like that, it's just 1% and you can earn 3%. This is small, just, you know, hit and run. After I made it, after I will say okay, succeeds. I'm joking. So it's just, you know, hit and run because there's have two resistance, so it must break up. If it break up, don't stay inside of it, but if it not, just enjoy it. XRP, we have a position already and we have a short zone. It's in the middle, it's not in safe zone, that's why not make sense to make anything right now. Just keep it, wait till those line. XLM same as well, they still have a lot of way, but can we make anything on it? It's drop, it's still inside of other box. I do think it will drop till not even here. Okay, that's more logical. It can drop till here, so if you consider when it's making some zigzag movement, you can get it, but after, you know what, maybe we can take this and we can make this one. I'm just making this to remember. Yeah, why not? Okay, bye. Link I gave you short, I prepared here, but it's drop. So if it can, how can I say, no, you know what, I'm not gonna give this because of market, it would change for sure. It will drop till here at least it would give 3%. No need, just leave it alone. When it's break up, $9.20, then we can consider Zek, my lovely boy. So on Zek it goes like triangle. Let me just show it because it's too complicated. I know you cannot understand, but the things, this is my lovely Zek. So guys, you know what, I will make this to here. So this is our position on Zek. When it's close over this band, then it's gonna be safer because it will break what's that called? Oops, it's so much. Whatever. 14 to 4% is so understandable. That would be okay. Because if it's not enter here, then it can drop. I hope it's not, but it looks like it's not gonna drop. Maximum it can make that movement and rise. Or you know what I'm gonna make? Okay, take risk, it's better right now. Yeah, this makes sense. And it's giving almost 18%. Just I'm giving it, no worry, there is Trump, it will make movement again till here. It's very small, even if you want to consider to get bigger stop, you can consider now. So let me see. It's giving 20 and 5% stop is understandable, I guess. So let's hope. River, river, almost that. And I told you when it's break down here it will go to hell, and it did it. So far it's not make sense, even it's make rise, it's not make sense in this market. Just leave it alone. And if this formation works, gosh, it's like not okay. Fed also trying to break it, so you can consider on here to open a long position. Yeah, like that. This is very risky, by the way. It would also made up, which I don't think so. It's very risky. It has 10% stop. You can just consider as a spot, but it's giving 69%. That's why if you're pro, just you can consider. I am just gonna text it. If you are pro, sup. Kite, I told it will drop, but it dropped, yes, but it decided to break up. That's why it's changed. But still on drop, it's drop 6%. If you consider as a pro, you got this percentage. On dot, I just wanted to give you this short, but it's already dropped till box, so it's not make sense right now. After that it would even come till 1.2. That's why it's not make sense to make anything on dot so far. So guys, long story short, I do expect a rise in market. I hope Trump can stop his voice, and we can see some good things. I do still expect after still Wednesday we can see some rise. After Wednesday there would be some dump. Just watch out and always set your stop loss. I'll see you on Wednesday.